Hey guys, here I am again, Barry with Barry's 8-track and classic car radio repair with video number 10 for the day. This might be the largest number of videos I've done in a day. So today's demonstrations, or this particular hour's demonstration, is going to be on a 69 Mustang AM-8 track, which is now an AM-FM 8 track, and with an aux input. And this comes from Marvin in Lincoln, Nebraska. I don't get too many jobs from Nebraska, so thank you very much, Marvin. I don't know why Nebraska and Idaho don't seem to be sending me too much stuff. Maybe they're just not into classic cars. I don't know. But at any rate, I had a little bit of a scare when I got ready to, when I tested this radio, in its completed state. I looked at the customer's receipt, and I'm like, oh my God, this customer paid a lot more than what it looks like I did. But then I forgot that I had to install all new station preset buttons. These are only on this type of unit do I make an entire new set of aluminum replacement buttons painted black. But the thing about these tuner buttons on the 69 Mustang and Cougar units is that they're really flimsy, thin plastic, and because of the way there's an offset where the button goes in, it's actually below the button that the tuning shaft is. So when you press this button in, it tends to want to go downwards, and that's how a lot of them break off. And they can be repaired, but you got to have them. You got to have the broken pieces on hand. So at any rate, the missing money was from me replacing the station preset buttons. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and test everything else. I've got it set to AM at the moment, to the one strongest station I get, so we can demonstrate a couple things during talk radio. So let's turn it up to AM.
I'm an old guy, and so I look.
All right. So, and this customer requested reusing the original connectors, so we don't get that big increase in output power, but the radio just plugs right back in, and to your existing speaker system, and she's ready to go. So okay, so I've got it set to AM. We're gonna need our output level meters for test the original left-right balance control.
For the generation of warriors who are now in
left,
the field to mature before you
right,
feel that way.
Left.
Absolutely yes.
Right.
And more than this.
Okay, we'll center
Whereas
them.
in the U.S., there was a belief for many years that the Democratic Party...
Okay, and that's all we needed that stuff for.
While the Republican
Okay,
Party
so
was
good old AM. Okay, now we're going to move to FM, which on this type of unit we do by turning it off, then right back on. And if it's left off for more than about 2 seconds, it'll stay on AM. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it off and then right back on to put it to FM. So let's try that. There's AM. Okay, so off, on. Okay, now we're on FM, and I have all 5 presets set to stations in my area for a quick test.
Lyons, who is ICE acting director, said
Designing water treatment.
an increase in assaults. Now that's been up today.
Okay, let's try the 8-track. Get to end of a song there. Actually, we're at the end of the entire album, so we're just going to let it switch tracks automatically back to track 1. Take a little while. There it goes. Do it. There we go. Come on, pull that tape out, boy. That was pretty tough. There we go. Okay, so we're going to make sure that the dial light works. I always replace the dial lamp, so let's just make sure that lights up as it's supposed to. Yep, I can see it. You can see that green glow between those 2 buttons, or that's the dial light. Okay, so she's ready to go back, and I'm quite relieved that when there's like when the customer's receipt says $149 more than I that I thought I charged him, I'm thinking, oh my God! I mean, this customer paid for an early deadline. So what? Did I forget to put in the Bluetooth, and now I got to order a Bluetooth and make him wait another week? No, I was very relieved to remember that now the extra 149 was to replace these station preset buttons. So that takes care of that. I'm Barry with Barry's 8-Track and Classic Car Radio Repair. To reach me for service, please visit the website in the description below, and from the home page of that website, about halfway down, please download and print a work order before calling me with questions about my options, prices, and turn times, because those questions are all answered in the work order as you're filling it out. You're perfectly welcome to call me once you have a work order in your hand, even if you want to just talk for a couple minutes to get to know me and trust me. That's perfectly okay. Talk about the baseball game, whatever. Just don't ask me, what all do you do and how much does it cost? That's what the work order is for. So please do that research before calling me with a bunch of questions. This keeps me on the bench where the work actually gets done. So thanks so much for watching and listening, guys. And thank you to Marvin for your business all the way from Lincoln, Nebraska. And we'll see you guys next time.